Breaking news. Witnesses from within the infamous group URK, Ultuna Rollspelsklubb, are reporting an unprecedented power shift within the organization. The club, known for their effective recruitment tactics and extensive digital TTRPG library, is replacing their current leadership, causing a ripple effect across campus.
It's impossible to resist them. Once you've been treated to free fika at their meetings, you never want to leave.
I see them in the hallway. Posters, buttons, not even online is safe.
The question remains, who will take over leadership within URK and who will remain standing?
One-shot nights, role-playing and a pub. Harmless activities or a part of something much larger and more sinister. Welcome to Camera Obscura, your cousin's third favorite podcast show with me, Tilly Truthsayer. Today, I am bringing you the truth that URK doesn't want you to know. With witnesses, hard evidence, and heart palpitations from energy drinks, I am cracking this case wide open. URK, club or mafia? But first, what is URK? I took to the corridors at SLU to find out what the public knows.
It sounds like a club maybe. Heard of it, but I don't know anything.
Yeah, no idea.
They have a great theme song, and the mascot isn't half bad. Kinda weird eyes though.
I don't get what all the fuss is about. They're a really nice group and they took me in when I first come here from my exchange.
What on earth is an URK?
As you can see, the opinions differ. URK has gone to great lengths to cover up their true purpose. While they portray themselves as a welcoming role-playing club for beginners and experts in the hobby alike, their true motivations are hidden much deeper. But let's take a closer look at what URK really is like. I've broken down the organization into 7 distinct roles. The largest by far are the suppliants. They have no predetermined responsibilities and can jump into any project they choose. Their large number combined with this freedom is what makes them extremely versatile and dangerous.
It was so easy. I just showed up to this yearly meeting and grabbed a cup of coffee and a cookie. When the chairperson asked for suppliants, I couldn't stop myself from raising my hand.
This is often the first step into the board, and many suppliants have gone on to claim other positions with more power and more influence afterwards.
I tried being a suppliant once. Got to see the wizard behind the curtain, you know. The board seems so put together on the outside, but they're all just making it up as they go. I mean, they help each other out and divide responsibility, but still. Yeah, I wish I still had something like that.
Poor bastards. Their time in URK obviously have changed them forever. But how does URK manage such efficient recruitment? It's all in the hands of the head of communications. Posters, announcements on social media and exciting events. There is nowhere you can hide from the propaganda of URK.
It began as just some fun videos on YouTube and Instagram, but then it spiraled. I can't sleep. All I want to do is just play role-playing games and collect dice.
I tried to quit, I really did, but then the smell of free coffee hit me. And when I heard about them talking about one-shots and other fun stuff, Please don't tell my partner. I swore I'm gonna come back there and oh dear, oh no, what am I doing? I'm sorry about this.
The head of communications also handles collaborations with other groups. So far, they've managed to establish cooperations with much larger and more dangerous organizations, such as Sjögren and Studiefrämjandet, granting them money and influence. But not even I am stupid. Brave enough to deep dive into those two. Once the members have been recruited, the next position takes over. The head of welfare, URK's own HR. They lend a helpful hand, a sympathetic ear, and make sure everyone has a good time. It's horrible, really.
You don't know what it's like, man. People can go crazy during gameplay, throwing NPCs out of windows and trying to romance the villain.
But has anything bad happened, like in the group?
In the group? No, not really. Everyone's pretty chill and welcoming.
Using forums to gather insight into the minds of URK members, the head of welfare works relentlessly towards making the group even more inclusive, not leaving anything up to the roll of a dice.
It's hard to leave. I made so many friends through the club, and I really grew as a person. Not sure what I'll do now. Go back to studying, I guess?
Regardless of who takes over after this power shift, there will always be a secretary. They see everything, hear everything, and write it all down in URK's confidential documents. They might be the only person who knows more about this organization than even me. Not that it's a competition or something.
It's honestly kind of creepy how good they are at keeping track on us. I mean, there's so many of us in URK.
Honestly, being a board member doesn't sound that bad. I mean, you attend some meetings, plan some events. I could probably do that too. Wait, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me, I'm so sorry.
As you can see, all is not well with the people of URK. If only I had access to those documents, then maybe I could make everyone see the truth. Or maybe it's not the documents I need. After all, money always leaves a trail. If I could just take a look at their receipts, I could figure out how they get all their free fika. There is no way of doing that when the cashier has such a firm grasp on the group's money. They know everything that is bought and everything that is sold. The group would fall apart without them.
You have no idea how crazy a budget meeting can be until you have to estimate the cost of 3 foam shields, a pool noodle, and 1 gigantic coffee thermos on a random Wednesday evening. These people have no grip on reality and think that money still comes in the form of gold pieces.
I had a great idea for an event. The club just took me in. I gave it funding, marketing, and people to help me run it. After that, it was super hard to leave. I mean, why would I?
The plot only thickens. I have to apologize, dear viewer, for I have buried the lead. In this monumental change of leadership, there is one role perfectly positioned to make a move and take over. These are the vice members. Vice Secretary, Vice Cashier, and Vice Director. Similar to the suppliants, these people have been trained to take up the mantle of their predecessor and become the new regular Secretary, Cashier, or Director.
I was so close. I had unlimited power in the palm of my hand, but then some interloper of a new member came out of nowhere and won a democratic vote over me. Now they are the regular, and I'm still just the vice. But not for long.
It remains to be seen if any of the vice members are brave enough to step up to the challenge. For it is not unheard of for new members of the group to appear out of nowhere and take over these prestigious roles. Finally, dear viewer, is the director. The most influential, powerful, and feared within the whole club. They plan every meeting, know everything that's going on within the club, and has the final say in every decision. They are without a doubt the most dangerous part of the whole club. And if I go missing within the next few weeks, then you know who did it. So tell me about your experience with URK.
Well, I've played in a lot of their one-shots and they were very fun. And they had a Halloween pub which I like too. And the people are very nice. Whenever we played a game I didn't know the rules of, they were helpful.
But what about the bad parts, when URK was really evil and controlling?
Wait, is that what you really think? Hang on. URK aren't evil. They're just some weird nerdy people gathered around a common hobby. It's a bit weird, yeah, but it's normal and harmless. Go and check your sources.
Check my sources. My sources were great. I did so much research. URK is evil. They have to be. Oh crap. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's time I actually got to know URK for myself.